You know what makes China special?
You know what else makes China special?
You know what else makes China so special? You know what else makes China special? You know what else makes China special? The fact that you can You know what makes China special? It's the way that the elder generation stay fit and active. You know, I've always thought that you can tell a lot by a particular country by the way the elderly are treated, or at least the kind of life that the old people seem to live. Now man, in China, when you come to a park and they have some gym equipment out in the parks, it's like Muscle Beach for OAPs. These guys are so flexible, they're so strong, they're so active, they're out and about. I'm talking about people in their 80s and 90s, man. They're lifting their legs up above their heads. They're doing things that people half their age will never be able to do. And they just seem really happy. They're not hidden away in some kind of, you know, facility, or, you know, sucking on a Werther's Original and watching reruns of Heartbeat at home or something. No man, they're out and about and they have a very active role in society. And it's kind of cool to see. You know, when I first came to China, I was shocked. All these old people are just out, working out, staying fit, staying active, riding their bicycles, going to the market, buying their vegetables and their meat, you know, day-to-day stuff. But they're just so present in society, and I think that's kind of pretty special, and as far as I can see, quite unique to China.
You know what else makes China special? It's the cheap transportation. You can take a metro across the city for as little as 7 kwai. That's a 90-minute ride. Or if you're in a rush, you can just order yourself an EV taxi for a very affordable price. Let's see how much that's going to cost. Now look how easy it is. Here we've got the app. I say where I want to go. 32-minute cab drive, which is about 15 kilometers, will cost as little as 29 kwai. Now I'm quite a cheapskate. I always choose the cheapest car. But if you're feeling luxurious, you can get a Premier car for 58 kwai. Here we go. 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. This one's a little bit slower, but man, that's amazing. Getting a taxi here in 5 minutes, and I'm only going to be paying 29 kwai to go on a 30-minute ride. That's awesome.
Hey guys, you know what else makes China so special? Restaurants like this. You can come in here and you can feed a family of 4 with delicious, fresh noodles, for example. You know how much it's gonna cost you? About under 100 RMB. If this was London or Amsterdam, with noodles this good, you'd be paying at least 3 times as much. You know what else? Let's say Freddie wants to have some chicken and they don't have it on the menu here. You can go across the street, get some chicken from another restaurant, bring it in here, put it with the rest of your food. Nobody cares. There's nobody saying, "Excuse me, sir, you can't do that." Same thing goes for a drink. They don't have the drink you like? Go to the convenience store, bring in your own drink. It's fine. That's what makes China special.
这是我们最平常去的面条店， 这里又便宜又好吃。我们以前喜欢去拉面的地方，但是现在因为搬家了，我们更喜欢这里。这个面条是又不同，但是比以前的好吃。
Hi guys! As some of you might already know, I am a fashion designer and I recently opened my first shop on TAOBAO here in China called Hula, of course. So, if you like this kind of style, or this kind of style, or this kind of style, or this kind of style. So, if you like these styles, please head over to my Taobao shop where I am sure you're gonna find many more cool clothes. Thank you, and let's get back to the video.
Cheers, guys. You know what else makes China special? The fact that you, as a grown adult, can just enjoy a nice, cold, refreshing beer from the convenience store, in the park, or on the street without being treated like a retrobate. Now, that's not the same in other countries. I know that, for example, in America, that's not legal, at least in some states. You have to put it in one of those brown paper bags that you see in the movies. And in England, it's certainly frowned upon. In China, you have the freedom. You want to have a cold beer, you're thirsty, you're an adult, just have a beer, man. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I mean, it is a little bit of freedom, right? You're free to just enjoy a beer without it being some kind of antisocial act. Do I recommend that you drink beers in the street all the time? No, that would be silly. But every now and again, on a hot day, you just want to enjoy a beer. In China, you have the freedom to do that without being harshly judged. And I personally enjoy that kind of freedom. I enjoy being treated like an adult. I'm not going to take things out of control. I'm not going to get drunk and walk around inebriated. Just going to enjoy a beer with a friend, enjoy the summer's day, and enjoy that freedom. Cheers, guys. Guys, you know what else makes China special? The fact that you can lose or misplace valuable items or luggage, for example, and you're almost certain to get it back most of the time, at least in my experience. For example, last week I had a gig and we were loading in all those things back into our studio here after the gig. We have guitars, we have a suitcase full of guitar pedals and equipment, and inside that suitcase must be about 2,000 pounds worth of equipment. So anyway, it was late, we were tired, we'd had a few drinks, we loaded everything back into the studio and we went home. The next day, we came to the studio to check everything. And guess what? We were missing our suitcase full of all the guitar pedals and stuff like that. Now, regularly, that would be game over. That piece of luggage would be gone. But we went downstairs and we asked the security guard there to check the CCTV cameras. And lo and behold, you could see us bringing in the equipment on the street, taking it upstairs. And the luggage was brought out of the taxi and put on the side of the road, but never brought in. So we fast forward through the CCTV and we see someone taking it away. Now the guard on the door, the baoan, said, "Hey, I know that guy." 2 minutes later, he reappeared with our missing luggage. My friend and I looked at each other and we thought, man, I don't know any other country where you can lose something that valuable and get it back the next day, leaving it on the street. I mean, it's crazy, right? I'm sure in other countries, that stuff would be gone, man. It would be on the black market or whatever. You wouldn't be seeing it again. But here in China, you always get your stuff back if you lose it. It's crazy. Okay guys, that video was all about some of the things that we think make China special. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.